Hey guys, it's Tommy CM. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another park spotlight. As always, if you want me to have a look at your park, then please feel free to get in touch either in the comments below or via Instagram, and I'll more than happily take a look at your park. Today's park is called the most impractical, unbelievable, unrealistic park in the world. And this was created by Matty. Now, some of you may know Matty. He does have a YouTube channel, which I will leave in the description below. This park was one of his series on there. What he basically did was ask for silly suggestions from people that he could put into the park, and each episode he'd put in some of the silly ideas. So this park is going to be a lot different to your normal park. It's going to be very bizarre, very weird. I have watched the series grow, and it has been fantastic to see. But I can't remember all the pieces off the top of my head and all the suggestions, so it will be a lot of trying to remember things that I've seen as I go through. But I'm sure we'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, let's take a look at this weird and wonderful park. And here we go. So first of all, we have a sort of like a boardwalk of everyone who has contributed an idea that has gone into the park. There's me. These are the names of everyone who's got involved. Some of these are other creators that you may recognise. Some of them have YouTube channels. Some of them are just fans of Matty's. So really good to see. And a lot of people have had an input on this, which is really nice as well. So as I say, if you do want to check out the series to see the suggestions going in, then I will leave a link to Matty's channel below. But the first thing we are met with is a line of Christmas trees, because why not? And then we go all the way down here and we get to the big sign, the most impractical, unbelievable, unrealistic park in the world. And in we go. I do like this little logo sign. I've never looked at the fireworks up close. The fireworks look really cool. Warning, highly flammable. There we go. Just in case you've never looked at the Catherine wheels up close. Right, I genuinely, with this park, I have no idea where I'm going. There's a giant plug up there, and that's a plug for Matty's YouTube channel. Obviously, plug on a plug. And I mean, if you don't know what's to come in this park, that's a massive sign of things to come, put it that way. We'll go down here, we'll go left. And we get past some trees. There's a coaster above us. And then right at the end we have Clock Tower. Really, really nice use of the cogs and the chains here. I do like that. I think that looks fantastic. Even I know I imagine I'm going to say this a lot in this part, but I know this was like a joke or it was something silly, but this is actually a really, really good kind of front of a ride, and that's the Clock Tower. So we'll go through here. They are Clock Tower by that name. I apologise, I don't know how you pronounce that. I mean, if that was an A, that would be Wang Wai, but it's a Q, so I don't know. Clock Tower. There is just cogs and cogs and cogs all the way up. There's a clock there. Got some windmills, and if you get all the way up to the top, it's actually an observation tower. And I believe it's an observation tower that is basically on the longest setting possible, and it will just stay there for ages, basically. I'm not quite sure how long, but there you go. That's the first ride in there. That's the Clock Tower. There's some aliens made by Cakist. Really, really good they are. If you're on PS and you want some aliens, definitely have a look at Cakist's work, and obviously make sure you credit him if you do use them. But yeah, really good creations there. I love this Clock Tower. It really is a nice build. As I say, the sign at the front, this sign, genuinely, I would love to see in an actual park. It would fit really well into like an industrial theme for sure. So really good start. Go down here, and we have hostage situation. fantastic sign. I believe that was done by Boz Midget Slayer, who I'm pretty sure I mentioned him in half my videos now with the amount of sign work that he does, but really, really nice creation there. Really nice use of different fonts, etc. for the word hostage. And hostage situation is a massive, massive police scene around this flat ride, around this road system. So yeah, I always say this flat ride is one of the best and one of the most fun rides to theme. You can do so much with it. So yeah, really, really fun ride, and really, really excessive way to decorate it. But yeah, really good. If we go down here, we get to the Tunnel of Love. Another plug for Matty's YouTube channel. A sign made by Tintrika. And the Tunnel of Love is a log flume. And there is one poor man on his own looking for love in a pirate hat on a log flume. That, ladies and gentlemen, is when you are at your lowest. No man should ever be looking for love on a log flume. But we're going to join this man. We're going to go on a point of view. We're going to join this man. I'm going to watch it from look forward because I think it's a better view. Is she going to let us go, or is she just going to make him sit there? Because if not, what we'll do, we're going to have to kick him off, I think. Sorry, mate. Test it. And we'll go look forward again. And there we go. So yes, Tunnel of Love. And there we go. That was the Tunnel of Love. Anything but love in there. It's a very, very spooky tunnel, that is. But yeah, really, really fun idea. Like the sign. The sign again is fantastic. The colouring is really good as well. Really fun. So yeah, that is the Tunnel of Love log flume. And we'll go down here. I'm just trying not to get lost and miss anything. Right, where's this one take me to? Goes round the back. Up here. To Deep Blue Sea. So this is going to be our first coaster. It is a dive coaster. Nice, nice shark animatronic just there. But yeah, first dive coaster. Or first coaster, sorry, that is a dive coaster. I don't know if you care about stats. It's an unrealistic park, so who cares? It's supposed to be unrealistic. So yeah, number 3, and we'll sit in the middle. We'll sit in the middle. Yeah, about number 5. Restraints down, and off we go on the Deep Blue Sea. If she lets us go, or he lets us go. Any time today. There we go. there you go. So that coaster obviously goes completely underwater quite a few times. I love the sharks last fed 2 weeks ago sign. That's really nice way to entice people as they go over that drop, and hold your breath. So yeah, really nice little underwater coaster there. Would have been a lot easier to do a water coaster going underwater, but I love dive coasters. The drops on dive coasters are just so fun. And then we go down this way to the exit. So I think that's everything in this corner that we've done. There's hostage situation. So, oh, blimey, that made me jump. Right, so this is a drop tower that's littered in Catherine wheels. I mean, I imagine they are going to come off that with 3rd-degree burns. And if they don't, I'm incredibly surprised. Look at that. That's just... it's so bright and so loud. But, I mean, the guests love it. Look at that. Look at the queue for it. Yeah, give me 3rd-degree burns. I mean, look. Look, these guys in the queue here are just going to get... are just going to absolutely scarred for life. Over here... and we have Singing in the Rain. What's this green stick? Oh, Sparky. Oh, right, that's the name of the drop tower then, Sparky. There we go. I didn't see that on this side. Right, so Sparky, there. There's the drop tower. Singing in the Rain is a completely soaking wet rocktopus ride. And this sign, you can take 3 guesses as to who made it. And yes, it was Boz Midget Slayer. Another really great piece. I mean, how he makes these on the back and makes them work really well, it really is just brilliant. I love it. And it's really good that Matt has used these signs in the park, because it does add so much. And he's even got clouds on it as well. He's even got clouds. You can have these little effects up here. So, yeah, really nice that is. There is a path on the back. Oh, is that the back of... Yep, no, that's the back of Singing in the Rain. There we go. Right. And there's the exit full of water sprinklers. And moving on from water, we get to The Floor is Lava, which is definitely one of my favourites in the park. Not least because it's a whirly rig, and he's got the music playing, as you can hear. But this is just a mess, but in such a great way. I mean, I don't know how difficult it was to make those balls line up to spell lava like that. That can't have been easy to line up at first, but honestly, it looks really good. Obviously, you know, it is unrealistic. It is silly, and you would die on this. There's very irresponsible parents there bringing children into this queue, and but yeah, no, really fun and really nice use of those of like the boulder animatronics there. We have here the Hippo Circus. So this is the trapezium and the gymnastic pieces that you get in I believe it's in the vintage pack, and he's used the Hippo animatronics. I like this one here. That's a good one. He's used the hippos to perform, and this one is obviously on top of the rest of them. I genuinely don't know where to go now. Right, so we've done all that bit. Done here, done the Hippo Circus, and now I think we'll have a look at this green coaster here. Now, let's go down to the entrance, see if there is a name for it, which I think there is. It's called Height Check. Down here, and we'll click on it. It's a Barker's coaster. So yeah, he's got all green stats across the board for a coaster that's supposed to be unrealistic. It's ridiculous. There we are in the station. Let's get my friends on. There we go. All tucked in, and off we go on Height Check. that's actually a really good, really good coaster. I know the inversion up here is a little bit unrealistic, but it's actually a really fun coaster. I can see why it's all green stats. I do like the little layout of it, and the little station like that works actually quite well. I know I'm not supposed to be complimenting this like he's made, one of the best creations on Planet Coaster in terms of like realism or whatnot, but that is actually a really good coaster. So yeah, love that. We will move on this way. We'll go over this way first. Nice use of the sweet table and chairs. All the shops hidden behind these hedges here. That must have taken some time to cover that in hedges. Christmas trees everywhere. Right. So, we have a Venetian carousel, a Venetian carousel, a Venetian carousel, a Venetian carousel, and a Venetian carousel. And you can ride any one of these. This is just, here, look. Let's follow where these guys go. Why would they not want to go on the lower two? Which one are they going to go for, do you reckon? Let's speed them up. They're going to go on the third one. Yeah. The third one definitely feels right. You go up to the fourth, look, no one's on it. No one's on the fourth one. 4 is clearly too high. 3, if you're going to stack your Venetian carousels, which is not a sentence I thought I'd ever say, if you're going to stack your Venetian carousels, we've learned that 3 is the maximum height you want to go to. So there you go. So, yeah, that's the that's the Tower of Ferris wheels. Here we are, look. Treehouse Carousel. There we go. Signed by NH99 SVW. Really fun idea. Right. Please be aware this is only in good spirits and not to be taken seriously. No offence to any Xbox owners. Much love. Death to Xbox. Obviously, we are all Team PS here because it is the far superior console. If you disagree with me, then leave a comment below and tell me how wrong I am. But definitely Team PS here. It's a B&M invert coaster. That's the stats for it. Again, it's almost green stats. He's building these rides and he's actually building really good coasters as well. Let's speed this up and get it into the station. PlayStation for life. Hashtag Team PS. Let's get that back. And we will hop on and just wait for... Oh, hang on. Is that the restraint? And just wait for the guest to get on. Speed it up. Here we go. Right. Death to Xbox. Let's go. There we go, that was Death to Xbox. Now, I believe at some point there, the track joins into the same path it was on. Look at that, look how good that is. You really wouldn't notice that whatsoever. That's a really nice idea. I believe Chrissy P, who is Matty's wife, did that in her Fairy Tale Land park as well that I did a spotlight on one of the coasters. Really nice way of merging that in. Oh. There's another plug. And so here's your giant Xbox. So if we watch this off the ride for now, and as the coaster goes round, the Xbox blows up and then goes on fire. Because why not? Why not? I think why not is the is the sort of motto for most of this park, to be honest. Because you might look at this and think, why? And the response will always be, why not? Right, we'll go up here. We've got a load of snakes. And that's because the ride is called Snake. And it is a bird coaster. Snake Pit. So, yes, let's enjoy this. I do love bird coasters, so I'm looking forward to this. I mean, just ridiculous, really, isn't it? It really is ridiculous. I mean, you would have fallen out of there by now, but there's your snake pit. There's and you know the bird coaster is a lot of fun to make. I mean, the stats on this, he's almost got green stats across the board, and for a bird coaster, that is really difficult because you need to make it so the guests aren't flying out of that cabin. I mean, they're just about staying steady there, but yeah, he's got better stats on this Unrealistic coaster than I have on one that I actually put effort into making my park. So yeah, I'm quite jealous of that. But there we go. That's so that was Snake Pit. When I saw the snake sign, I didn't see pit underneath, but I do now. So that sign was made by Simulator 77. Really nice work there. The snake part is fantastic. So use of barrels and shapes there, really nice. So I think that's the left-hand side of the park done. So we will venture over to the right side, and we have a Jaws scene. He's trying to eat the man, who's for some reason is being hung upside down. We're going to need a bigger boat. Now, I have to say, and I believe Matty is aware of this after he said it in his own park tour of this. It's actually you're going to need a bigger boat, but everyone seems to remember it as we're going to need a bigger boat. It's one of those. I think it's called a Mandela effect, isn't it? Where everyone remembers the wrong thing. But yeah, there's a really fun and useless fact for you, is that it's actually you're going to need a bigger boat. We'll go over here. And we have a Whiplash. Next to Whiplash, we have a zoo. I'm sorry, you can't have that. I mean, that just looks so inappropriate, shall we say? That you can't have that watering the fountain. Now, I have to say, Matty knows my distaste for these guys. This is the worst character on the game. And you just have to listen to them. You can hear them boinging about, and they're just so irritating when you're trying to build and they're just next to you. He's even put a sign for me, look, Tommy CM's favourite mascot. Well, it isn't. They all want shooting. That's what they want doing. They all want locking up. Yeah, like that. They all want locking up, just staying in there, out of the way, so nobody can see them. But yeah, horrendous creatures. Anyway, let's go on Whiplash. Which we're just going to wait for it to come back. There we go. Green stats is 7.5 enjoyment. Like, it really shouldn't be happening on this park because it's unrealistic, but it is. So yeah, here's Whiplash. And let's go. And there you go, short and sweet. And I imagine you know what Whiplash is, why it's called Whiplash. It's because of that really sharp break right at the end. So yeah, that was the short and sweet Whiplash. Inside this giant birthday cake, we have a flat ride. That I completely missed the entrance for that. It's just here, look. Just invisible, just inside here. And a really ridiculous exit. Oh, no, it's a path up to another ride. There we go, and people are actually going on it as well. Is that another one? Yep, it's another flat ride. So we have 3 layers of flat rides inside the 3 layers of birthday cake there. There you go, why not? Again, motto of the park, why not? We will continue down here. Past the stupid cows. Oh, this ride is shut for some reason. Oh, it's what is it down here? It's I don't own part of it. Oh, that's interesting. So I can't go on it. That's upsetting. I can't go on that one because I don't have the pre-order content. Oh, how upsetting! I like the look of that as well. But that is just a coaster that does a circle by the looks of it. That is a circle that just goes round and back, and that is it. Why not? So yeah, there we go, and we'll go back down. That's why it's closed, is because I don't have that content, unfortunately. I have everything else, just not the pre-order content. Get away from these cows. Right, down here we have a bright pink coaster to the right and a black station to the left. So we have a ride called Rick. Now I know what this is because of the ridiculous colour scheme and because of the musical notes. But we'll take a ride on this. We'll pause it just there because it's just about to leave. We'll hop on. So it's Rick. Oh, there's your stats if you're bothered. And I always like to watch these in chase view, so I'm not being thrown about and I can't see anything. So yeah, let's go on Rick. And if you didn't get that, yes, you have just been rickrolled. Those are the lyrics to Never Gonna Give You Up. You have just been rickrolled. That is a Rick Astley themed roller coaster. You're not seeing things that genuinely has been built. So don't aim hate towards me, aim hate towards Matty for putting that on. However, I personally love Rick Astley. I've actually been to see him live in concert, so don't come at me with hate for Rick Astley. But if you do hate Rick Astley, go after Matty. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, which I'm assuming is a boat ride. Which is a boat ride down here. Now I would have taken a ride on that, but I've just looked at the course and it's just a circle and it's a massive traffic jam. So I'm not going to sit in that. But there you go, Tom Cruise. Pardon the pun. Down here, what is this? Oh, it's a giant toothbrush. There we are. Brush daily. There we are, look. It's a giant toothbrush. There you go. What are these pieces? What are they? Oh, straight rope. Oh, fair enough. Just a lot of copy and paste in there to do that. Just here we have Around the World in Almost But Not Quite 80 Minutes. That's because, again, you've got a traffic jam on the monorail. It just goes from here to another station, to another station, to another station, and back. Just here we have a mound of earth, and this is where some of the people who offered suggestions where they live in the world. So down here we have M&J Games, because they are over in the US. Here's all the UK people or creators who have contributed. Again, there's me. And then we have Silex over there. I'm not quite sure where Silex is from. I don't know whether is it Australia over that way? Or New Zealand? I'm not quite sure, actually. Not quite sure. But I'm assuming over that way it is. So yeah, that was around the world in almost but not quite 8 minutes. Oh, we have a zipper called Fire. And Earth. We have another flat ride. And Ice. So we have Ice, Earth and Fire. And here we have, wow, look at that sign. We have a song of Ice and Fire. There we are. So you get on in the fire side, you go on the ride upside down, and you come off in the ice side. Really, really nice. Can I just say, that font there, I'm assuming you made this sign, Matty, because I can't see anybody else credited on it. That word ice looks like the font for Ice Age, the film. So if you ever do get around to building a movie style park, then Ice Age is definitely one to go for with that sort of font. Definitely. Again, I don't want to miss anything out here. We'll go down the left here. So here we have an entrance through some gardens, and this gets us up to a spinning wild mouse coaster. That one's, why no spin? Is this going to be a spinning wild mouse that doesn't spin? Where are we? This one. Here we go. Let's try that. And there we go. We have a non-spinning, spinning wild mouse coaster. Again, why not? Up here we have a hammer swing. I believe that's supposed to be Thor's hammer, is it? I'm assuming so. Let's Get Hammered. What a great name. What a fantastic name for a ride. Really good view, actually, of that, looking over the water there. Really, really nice view. And then we have some snakes underneath. So, yeah, that is a queue for that flat ride. And we'll go back around the other side of here. Kush. What's a Kush? No idea. Kush shop. Oh, some weird sound effects going off in this shop. This is weird. There's a queue here, and okay, we're going down here onto this. Oh, that's just going, so we'll pause it again. Anti-Climatic. Now those stats don't look very good. We've had green stats pretty much all the way through, but I don't like the look of those stats. There's no lateral G-force on it. Yeah, this looks fun. So yeah, enjoy. Anti-Climatic. Well, that was Anti-Climatic. Yeah. The coaster looks like you're going to go on this fantastic coaster with a massive loop, and it's got no supports. I believe that's what I suggested to him, to build a coaster without any supports whatsoever. And he's also made it a coaster that doesn't actually go anywhere. So, yeah, there we go. Nice, nice anticlimactic ride. And then around here, we have the world's shortest queue for a start. Oh, I don't know where they're going. I thought they just got back in. Let's fast forward it. Are they just going to keep going round? No. I'm going to... oh no, there is people queuing, so I will hop on. Always nice when the guests are on with you. Hopefully we're not waiting too long for the people. I'll give him 5 seconds. 5, 4... There we go. There we go. It's yeah. So it's called Just a Tribute. It's not the best coaster in the world. It's just a tribute. So yeah, that is. Oh no, we got a flat ride over here. So this one, sci-fi, no sci-fi. There we go. Why not? So it's a sci-fi. So it's rockets. They're rockets, but it's based in like a temple setting. So obviously it's a sci-fi ride, but it's not in a sci-fi area, I believe is what the name is going for. So yeah, then we're back at the start. Now I think the only other thing we've not been to is we've not looked at the cable car. So the cable car, and the toilets. All these people are stuck. All these people are stuck. This is horrendous. This is just bullying. They need help, Matty. So yeah, so the cable car goes up to the top of the Avengers Tower. Now, Matty built this, and this is not an easy thing to build. Getting the angles and the curves right on this building is really difficult. So yeah, I believe it's on the PS Workshop if you do want to take a look at it. But yeah, really not an easy build. We'll go through here. There's the station. But to be honest, I don't think many people get off here at all. So yeah, there's the cable cars from the Avengers Tower. If they do get off, they can go up to the edge and have a look at the view out. There's the ridiculous park from a distance. And I believe that is it. So yes, if you did enjoy that, please leave a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts. If you do want to check out this park, it is on the PS Workshop. I'll leave the details below, and do check out Iron Matty's channel. Again, his channel link will be in the description below. But other than that, thank you for joining me, and I shall see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.